Welcome, 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 everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are playing Vintage Story today. Before we get started, I want to give a big shout out to my Patreons. Thank you guys for supporting me. I'm going to give names here. So we've got Spuds, Peter D, Win, Anchor, Crypto Coning, Katrina, Accession, Chaz, Sheba, Mr. PZ Jones, Ian, Roasted Pot, Magpie, Monty, Lord Enix, Monster VT, Chip, Hubertus, and one more I haven't added quite yet. They just signed up today, Amarilius. So thank you guys for supporting the channel with your Patreon donations. It means a ton to me. And of course, if you out there would also like to support the channel, check the description of this video. You've got a link to my Patreon down there. And of course, you can donate $2, $5, or $10. All the rewards are the same, so it's just like an egalitarian thing. You just decide how much you want to support the channel, and of course you get some great perks, including access to a private Discord server with myself and my other Patreons. But enough of that, guys. Thank you for sitting through that little self-promotion there. I hate to, hit you guys up, but yeah, it's got to be done. Unfortunately, YouTube does not pay its creators very much, but enough of that. So we are here down in my little basement. I was taking a picture of my cheddar cheese over here for one of my screenshots, but oh my gosh, we got some stuff planned for today. Let's see. All right, just checking the inventory. Let's get situated. We'll go upstairs, see what life looks like here in our little valley. Oh, it's been a little while since I played, actually. I recorded a couple episodes back to back. And yeah, so I just got to get my head on straight here, figure out what we're doing. So currently 7 p.m. We'll probably go to sleep soon. Let's go check on the animals. Yeah, I think we don't have any current that are lactating, but I like to just keep tabs on the sheep and the goats just to make sure, if we can get some milk going. Oh, yeah. So we got one female in here. Now, she's pregnant with Gen 3 in her belly, but she is not currently lactating. No problem. Check the goats over here. We can hear them. I think we got some babies in here. No, not yet. Not yet, but not to worry. All right, close it up. And let's see, these two ladies, yeah, they're both pregnant too. Pregnant. And they've got Generation 3 in their bellies, too. Now, if you're not sure, you can actually milk them before they're tame. It's just not guaranteed that you're going to get milk from them. Sometimes it'll say, like, they're too stressed to give milk or whatever. But I'm working on getting them tamed. And let's check on the piglets. Look at them over here being pigs, all eating that flax grain. Yeah, each one of these females is pregnant. And they've got Generation 4 right now, so that's good. And of course, down at the end, we've got our birds over here. We'll peek in and say hello to our birds. Look at these freaks. Oh, yeah. I don't even have a male in there. Like, those are all female. And I'm pretty much, like, at this point, I'm not even really worried about domesticating the poultry. I'm just getting the eggs, so we can make some recipe stuff with it down the road. I might eventually get some chickens and try and domesticate them, but all right. So let's see, I've got a bunch of low fertility. Don't really need that. Let's convert it to a little packed dirt. It's always good to have a stack. I feel like I'm missing. Oh, I usually have ladders. That's what it is. Yeah, I got rid of my ladders. Trying to keep things nice and sorted here. But yeah, one thing I really, really need to do is get out, jump in the raft again, and just start looking for limestone. Oh my gosh. So I've been talking about making a beehive kiln and even thinking about working on steel eventually, but turns out that's not going to be possible without limestone or shells too. If I can get a handful of shells, that would be really nice. So I mean, everything like progression is kind of at a standstill until that. So I think that's probably what we'll do today. A little bit of is hopping in the raft and explore a bit. Let's run down to the raft, actually. I think I need to empty it out. There's still some junk in the little storage container. So we'll run down there here in the darkness. It's not too scary with our beautiful bismuth lantern, though. Oh, there's the sculpture. can barely see it. Had some really good suggestions about what to do with this. Somebody said it needs a topper, so I think I've got an idea of what we'll do for that. I don't think today we're going to do the chiseling, but maybe one day I'll do just a straight chiseling live stream, you know. Of course, I'm still yet to do a panning live stream, but I know one person in particular who would really be excited for that. Probably nobody else, though. No, just kidding. All right, so... Oh, no, I forgot I didn't park the raft over here. Oh, I knew I was going to do that. Now that I'm remembering, yeah, I actually parked it. It's over here. It's right by this white star. Oh, my God, I knew I was going to forget. And I did. All right, so we're running. Let's get home. We'll probably just hit the sack then. I'm not going to run all the way through the mountain. Well, I guess it couldn't hurt. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. Let's go. Let's go. Because if we do this, if we take care of the inventory in this basket, then in the morning we can just set out. You know, we can just head right to the raft and set sail. And of course, anybody who's unfamiliar, limestone, key ingredient in mortar. And that's what I need. That's the thing I'm missing is mortar. And here we go. So this is our little entrance to the heart of the mountain. I dug this out at one point just in search of granite stone and, of course, any minerals or anything. But there's probably a few drifters. Whatever drifter. I see you following me. I see ya. Too bad. All right, not right now. Not messing with the drifties. Although I am still in search of temporal gears. Yeah, we'll probably kill him on the way back. Look for those temporal gears. Oh, no. Dead end. All right, so the raft is like right here. Yeah, there it is. All right, whoop, nope. Okay, so yeah, I put some stuff in here. There's my ladders. All right, that stays. Good. Let's leave the bed in there. Oh my God. And yeah, I guess I'll just leave the firewood. I'm only picking up the lantern, or the ladders apparently. That's all they came out here for. All right, I just wasn't sure. Could have been filled with a bunch of rocks or something. All right, so we're going to run back through. We'll probably hit the sack. Let's run through here completely dark. What do you guys think? No, I'm kidding. We won't do that. Oh, that's weird. I just heard something. Is there like animals inside the cave here? Hello? No. All right, no worries. Let's go. Let's get out of here. We're going to sleep, people. Oh, you know what? I might want to whip up... Why do I have a flint shovel? I might want to whip up a little bit of food, too. I know why I have this flint shovel, actually. We'll put it against this tree, right? Why not? Who cares? All right, and put that back. Oh my gosh. It's good to be back here in the vintage story world. This has quickly become one of my favorite games of all time. Okay, so let's think here for a second. If I'm going out to look for limestone, I'll probably want... I thought I had a backup shovel. You know, I might have actually... This might be the backup shovel. God, are we going to have to go out there and blacksmith up a shovel real quick? I don't want to head out without, you know, tools. In fact, I do have a knife, but yeah, we'll grab the knife. Got a backup knife. Oh, all right, let's look at our food situation down below. This is my newly renovated basement and cellar area. So we've got 2 independent cellars because I was told 7 by 7 is the max of, actually it's 7 by 7 by 7 vertically too. So obviously it's not perfect because we got this little protuberance, whatever you want to call it, sticking out there. But all right, so let me look at some of these. 1.2 years. Trying to pick out like the oldest ones here. Some of these got mixed up when I was redoing it. All right, we got red meat stew. It's not rotten at all, so that's good. We'll grab that. That should do it. Let's grab one more. Okay. Boop. Yeah, it is winter. You know, that is why I made these crock pots, was for winter time. So. Now, where's my other bowls? Why do I only have 2 bowls up here? I think I might have converted them into lanterns at one point. Okay, so this has 2 servings. Good. We'll put that away. All right. Yeah, let's go whip up a shovel. I really don't want to be caught out there without a shovel. Not that I have plans on, like, collecting a bunch of clay or anything, but still, you know, it's good. It's good to be prepared. Close all the doors. Oh, how's it going over here? I ran out of grass. Okay, so switch that over. It's the good one. There it is. Wait, all my bars are over here. And we'll just do 1 today. Don't really need to get too crazy with this blacksmithing here. All right, we'll get this set up. Hey, Babbo, perfect timing. Just about to start eating dinner. Well, great, my friend. Glad you can make it to the stream, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, we just got started. Just crossed the 11-minute mark. So we're actually going to whip up a quick shovel just because mine's almost broken. And then I think we're going to head out on the raft today, my friend. And I really need to find some limestone. Or just, you know, start collecting seashells, too, if we happen to get lucky. But, yeah, right now I'm just currently without mortar. My beehive kiln and eventually steel is going to need some limestone. So, you know, the thing that sucks about this time of the year, though, with all the snow on the ground, I almost feel like it might be difficult to spot limestone, you know, because obviously it's a whitish stone, but... well, that's not going to stop me. We're still going to go for it. So hurry up, bar. Let that go. Let's go look at the windmill real quick. It's dark out here, but we'll just look at it. Oh, look, we got a half moon up there. Interesting. Yeah, you can actually see the dividing line there. Oh, this game is great. Another person suggested maybe I cap this off with like a little glass, you know, topper, and then put a bunch of lanterns in there. Put like 4 or 5 lanterns so it lights up the night up there like a little lighthouse. I think it's a good idea. All right, let's see. Red hot and ready to break down into a shovel. Let's hammer it out. You got, if you're frustrated, if you're fed up with work, blacksmithing is a great way to just get the stress out, you know? Oh, sound like a great idea. Yeah, everything right now is kind of hinging on that limestone. Yeah, but like I say, right now, just since it's so cold, it's not an ideal time to search. But, I mean, on the other hand, it kind of is, because there's not really much going on. You know, my crops aren't growing. The animals are all pregnant. So it is kind of also the perfect time to just get out there and sail around. Oh, damn it. Getting ahead of myself here. Let's focus. Let's focus on the task at hand here, people. Blink. Oh, no, I screwed it up. Oh, I legitimately screwed this one. Oh, my God. All right, nobody paid attention to that one. Don't look at that. Where's my chisel? Can we do this while it's hot? Yeah. Okay, that was total boof. I boofed it. All right, not to worry. Let's restart. You didn't see that, people. Whoa, I just grabbed 4. There we go. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to relight this. Once we get it, I promise I'll concentrate this time. No more screw-ups. All right, that's looking good. Trying to think about what else we might need for a little voyage. We've got a bed already out there on the raft, so I'm going to be able to sleep if needs be. We'll bring some extra food for sure. I think we're pretty well set. Let's, you know what, actually? Yeah, okay, my gear is pretty repaired. Oops, wrong letter. Danish, so my keyboard has some extra letters. No worries. I was able to understand it, but that's cool. You're Danish. Cool. Right on. I am an American, if you couldn't tell. And no, I don't have any designs on Greenland either. So, let's not get too political here, but appreciate you coming by, Babbo. Love meeting folks from overseas and stuff. I'd like to visit Denmark one day, I think, for sure. All those Nordic countries up there are high on my list, but never really done a lot of traveling outside of the United States, you know. It's easy to travel here inside the States, but overseas is definitely a different story. All right, how we doing? Just waiting, waiting, waiting. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Let's get this shovel. I need the shovel. All right, we're going to focus. Heavy hit. Heavy hit. And we'll just go down. Go down, down, down. Look at this. Oh, yeah, no mistakes. Nobody ever made a mistake here at this anvil. Let's pop these down. Come on. And to the left. To the left. There we go. Flip it and snip it. That's what I always say. Flip it and snip it. All right. We did it. Oh. Yay. I made a shovel. I feel so accomplished. All right. So we can still get to sleep. I'll just have to wake up a little early, but that's not a big deal. All right. So we'll put the hammer away. Put the tongs away. I've been to the U.S. once, a week in Memphis and another in D.C. To be honest, it was great. Love the people. Yeah, most Americans are friendly, you know, helpful people. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So Memphis and D.C., that's awesome. I've never been to either of those places, believe it or not. My sister-in-law loves Graceland, though. Graceland is the city where Elvis, I don't know if he founded it, but yeah, very talkative. Yep. Everybody will say hello. They'll ask, how is your dad? My stepdad's from England, and when he first moved over here, he was kind of put off by, like, people would be like, hey, how you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm doing good. You know, I was like a little tired this morning when and he wants to go in and like explain how he's actually feeling. But when Americans say, hey, how are you doing? We're not really asking, how are you doing? It's just a greeting, you know. But he was always a little thrown off by that at first when he first moved over here to this country. All right, let's see here. So I'm going to need a bowl so we can eat. I'm just going to take a second crock. Screw it. Last little journey I had, I didn't bring enough food. So, well, I'm glad you enjoyed your time over here, bub. Oh, boy. Yeah. Let's see. So, all right. We're going. Let's get on the raft. We're heading out. My mom is a huge Elvis fan. Got some merch for her in Graceland. Now, was that the reason you went to Tennessee specifically? Was for Elvis, or it just happened to be a nice little bonus that the king was from there? Oops, getting dark in here. Getting dark. Yeah, my brother got moved down to Arkansas, which is like one state over from Tennessee, when for work. This was several years ago. And so when my sister-in-law would get mad at him or get stressed out, she would just like take a 2-hour drive to Memphis. Just a bonus. It was a school trip. Oh, cool. Nice. God, whatever we're eating is just not doing the trick right now. All right, here's the raft. Let's grab the ore. Got a little bit of firewood because it's cold. Got my backup torch in case I douse my torches. In fact, let's just take these off the hotbar. And we got a bed. We're ready. Time to go into third-person mode. Let's get this adventure started. All right, let's see. Yeah, we're not going to be able... Let's go over... I don't know, Bebo, which direction should I explore first, buddy? What do you think? We'll let you make the call since you're here. Now this, to the south, is where the Resonance Archives. Well, I didn't make it all the way down there. I think that this is a continent here, but I'm actually kind of tempted to come over to this part and explore a little bit on the left side of this. Maybe southwest. Bro, that's exactly where I was just going to say. Good call. Southwest. It's perfect. Okay, here we go. What? Does anybody use this heads-up display? Anybody out there watching the VOD after the fact? Do you see this right here? This little symbol, the sleep symbol? What does this indicate? I love this heads-up display mod. Like, it adds wind speed and temperature and stuff. The rating of my armor. But I have no idea what that little sleep thing means. Bon voyage. What's up, Cursed Twist? Hello. Win one of my Patreons. You missed it, buddy. I gave a big shout out to all the Patreons right at the start of the stream, my friend. So appreciate ya. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Oh, and you know what? Thank you for greeting our newest Patreon in Discord today, because I was at work. So that was really nice of you to greet them and say hello. Make it seem like the server's not just a ghost town or something. But appreciate you very much, buddy. Okay, maybe you can. So if I'm still tired, yeah, you're right. Because there are times when I've tried to like go to bed, but it'll tell me I'm not tired. That's probably it. Interesting. Yeah, I really like this heads-up display, but I have a bad problem about like not reading stuff thoroughly enough. I always read the comments though, so don't worry about that. Leave me some comments down below. I actually had a really funny one today while I was at work. I'm always like talking about fruit trees and like how if I see a fruit tree, I got to stop and cut it down. And somebody goes on a comment, "Why are you so obsessed with fruit trees?" It's like you've got a chest full of them at home. What do you need more for? But I mean, it's a reasonable question. Because you got to keep in mind that they do have a greater than 50% chance to fail when planted. But I'm kind of obsessed with them. I really am. I love the idea of these long-term projects in this game, like taming animals, establishing a fruit orchard, you know. That kind of stuff really, really appeals to me for some reason. And another thing I am going to do is set up a second orchard somewhere. You know, I'm planning on establishing another base, maybe to the south in the desert region or whatever, or warm climates. So we'll take some of those, you know, cuttings with us too once we establish a new base. But, all right, let's just look. Yeah, we're on the hunt for limestone is our current... Oh, there's some quartz. The zoom button isn't the best in third-person mode, but we're getting it. We're getting around it here. Good idea. You'll need it for the warm weather trees anyway. Yeah. I can't pass up a fruit tree. Like, if I see one, I have to stop and murder it. No, but it's for the trees good. We're helping to reproduce the species, you know. Ultimately, the pears and the apple trees will be more successful thanks to my ministrations. All right, let's see. Babo says, since I didn't really know much about VC, how far from a full-on boat are you? You know, that's a good question. I don't even know. I haven't looked into making a sailboat yet. And I was actually thinking about that before today's stream because I was like, well, if we're going to be out and about on our raft, maybe I could build the boat. But honestly, I think so to answer your question, I'm at 0. If you know, like 0 is not started at all and 100% is completion, I'm at 0. I haven't even started yet. I think it all starts with simple rollers. I don't even know what that is. Oh, roller logs. I think if I were to try and make this right now, I would run into a bottleneck of flax because I just use like all my flax for my windmill. Although I don't see anything about sails here. Excuse me, but I assume that there are sails needed for the sailboat. Next run can reenact Johnny Appleseed. You know it, Win. You know it. Johnny Appleseed, for anybody who's unaware, is like an American myth, kind of. Actually, it's more of a legend. I was always taught in school in literature class that a myth is something which has no basis in reality, like the god Zeus is a myth. Whereas a legend is something that did have a basis in reality, but has been, you know, hyped up and like embellished so much. Like Achilles is a legendary person. Let's see. So Johnny Appleseed is more like a legendary figure in American history. He was a real person who went around the country planting apple seeds. I don't even know like what time era he was from though. Let's see. Could get started. Sales come late in the build. Okay. Maybe that's what we'll do today once we get home. Hopefully with a pocket full of limestone. But yeah. I mean, obviously sailing and the ocean is a big part of our playthrough, so I really should prioritize that sailboat, I think. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do when we get back, for sure. Okay. And then that way, once we get our first crop of flax in, I'll be able to, just boom, 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 put on the finishing touches, and we'll be able to sail. All right, let's look at our map real quick. Okay, so we're kind of headed to this corner right here. I want to see if there's like a way I can get down to the Resonance Archives right here. So we're about to leave the coast, and we're going to go into the deep ocean, people. Prepare yourselves. Oh, man. So we got an episode coming out tonight. So you guys are going to maybe see a couple well, you probably won't, since we're going to be out sailing around most of the stream. But yeah, anybody here with me live, you might see a spoiler or two for tonight's episode. But if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, don't worry, there won't be any spoilers. This is going to be inserted into the playlist, like right in order with all the episodes and stuff. But all right, let's have a little bite to eat out here in the open water. Hey, there he is. Good afternoon to the guy from Saturn. Welcome, my friend. Great to see you, buddy. This is 2 live streams in a row that you've made. Haha. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, and yesterday's wasn't even for a game that you play. But I appreciate you coming by, buddy. Just got started. We're under 30 minutes. Bear hunt, bear hunt. Actually, we're on a whale hunt. We're going to take down a big beastie. No, we're actually on a hunt for limestone. So I decided this was a good opportunity to just hop in the raft and start looking the coasts up and down. I know, man, I know. I originally installed a mod that added sharks, sunfish, and jellyfish, but it didn't work. Like, it wasn't working. Hey, what's going on there, Piers? Welcome, welcome, my friend. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, that one that adds sharks, I had that, but it wasn't working. I think maybe I just needed to, like, reload my chunks or something. Or maybe I just needed to, like, enter a new area. I don't know. Or maybe I just didn't come across any. I kind of figured if I put that mod in, I would be seeing them all over the place, but it's not currently installed, so I don't actually... I'll have to try it again, though. But welcome, everybody. Thanks for stopping by today's stream, folks. Appreciate you guys. Can you image a Jurassic story? Oh, that would be super cool. Saturn, you were talking yesterday about like a crossover mod between Cataclysm and Vintage Story. Somebody commented on that on the live stream VOD too, about that was a really good idea, an interesting idea. But Cataclysm has a mod you can install that adds dinosaurs and like early, prehistoric animals and crap. Cataclysm mod for Vintage Story would be great. Add zombies or something. Oh, man, it would have to be like a total rework of the game, but I bet you could do it if you were a committed enough modder. I bet you'd be possible. Maybe not a total 1-to-1, obviously, but... Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see here. So we're... God, it's already 5 o'clock. Feels like we just set out on our raft here. It's already about time to go to bed. I can kind of see some of the underwater landscape, but... Hey, JJ Russell, what's up, buddy? I went painting for real today in Limestone Chert Valley. Didn't find gold, but I found some galena nuggets, lead, silver ore. That's super cool, bro. Wow, wow, wow. Thanks for coming by the stream, too. Appreciate you, buddy. Nice. You actually did some real panning. What do you think of that guy from Saturn? We're talking. That is amazing. It is. I used to, I think I've mentioned this on the stream before, but I used to love watching those like gold rush reality shows where you get like a group of people together and they go out and try and like discover gold in Alaska and stuff. Oh yeah, the gold fever is real, people. Let me tell you what. Actually kind of curious about these little islands over here, but let's stick with our plan. Oh, look. Oh, no way. This is what I was hoping for, that the land would kind of cut down and let me reach the resonance archive. Maybe we can get there. Whoa, look at this landmass. I think there's some limestone in them there. Wait a second. Hold on, let's go over here. Oops. Panning his father, mother, panning his life. Honestly, it was great, but I think just finding nuggets from a nearby 1700s mine. Oh, that'd be sick. Oh, there's a trader right there. I think I've already got that one marked, actually. Oh, no, I don't. All right, let's go visit him. But we'll sleep over here. Heck yeah. Yeah, I actually own some silver, no gold, but it's just in coins. Yeah, I got the silver bug a couple of years back, and I decided to invest in silver coins, just like $300 worth. But it was such a stupid decision. Not that it's a bad thing, you know, if you're out there investing in silver. It's just I realized, like, how hard would it be to try and go pawn these off for any, like, reasonable price, you know? Panning archaeology, that's like panning bony soil. That's exactly right. All right. I assume that's a trader over there. Wait, what the hell am I looking at? That's not a trader. Why is that lit up over there? You guys see that? It's hard to see now because the hilltop's in the way. Looks like there's light over there. It might be a trader nearby it, just kind of lighting it up. All right, so let's mark ourselves. Make sure we don't forget where our raft is, because that would be terrible. Okay, we're going to go into first person. Grab our lantern. All right, let's go investigate. Oh, wait, one thing I might need. A couple things. Let's grab the bed and the firewood. And let me get a little bit of grass, in case we need to start a fire, because it is very cold out here. Currently 19 point. Yeah, it is a trader. Okay. I was freaking out for nothing. Has the price on silver gone up or down? Babbo, the price on gold and silver has steadily gone up. If you look at the long term, I purchased mine during the height of the pandemic. But yeah, if you look at the price, yes, it has gone up. Let's see, silver is a reasonable long-term investment. I think it retains value. No, yeah, it definitely does. And that's the thing about gold and silver. No financial advice here, guys. But when the markets go down, like in recession or bad times, gold and silver go up. So it's a good hedge. Like if you're in the stock market, having some position in gold and silver is a good hedge in case, you know, your stocks start to tank or whatever. Let's see. Properly, maybe a little deviation. Brian, do you know the... no, I don't, Saturn. I'm not sure what that is. When I go next back there, I'll update you if I pan anything interesting. You better. You better. What's that command, my friend? What does that do? Furniture trader. Quit bumping your head in me. Ooh, yeah. Oh, bog fart. Look, it says bog fart. Hunter in the forest. That's me. 8 gears. These are steep. Ooh, sleek door. Redwood? I want all this stuff. Well, I don't want that table or the shelf, but... Oh, this is cool. Yeah, this guy's getting marked. For sure. We'll say furniture. He's got some cool paintings. Yay. It's the command handbook. It lets you find out all about commands available. I think so would be awesome. Okay. So I'm not sure if I still follow you here. So if I enter that, it will give me a list of all the in-game console commands. Is that what we're talking about? All right. So I know we can sleep here, but okay. Oh, there we go. No slash, I see it. Oh. Oh, okay. So that is what this is. Oh, so this would allow me to like reload my chunks. Is that why you brought this up? I did know about the game mode. I was aware of that command. And that's game mode right there. Hardban. Saturn, hardban. I'm in UK, so I'm a native, but there is a Bronze Age activity in those valleys. Oh, you know what, JJ Russell? I just watched an interesting documentary about, about the collapse of the Bronze Age civilizations back in the ancient times or whatever. Super interesting documentary about it. We're going to need to set up a fire over here. We'll probably just have to sleep out here next to his little cart. Where's a good place? This is all flat land here. I guess we'll just do it right here. Okay, let me put this down. And hopefully there's no portals nearby. But not worried about it. Bronze Age sounds cool. Do they know what caused the Bronze Age collapse? Not exactly. There's a couple theories. What was it called? I can't remember. There's a theory, but it was a combination of what they believe to be environmental change and an large-scale invasion from what they called the Sea People. And this is something that's recorded in like ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs and stuff, is that there was this group of peoples from like Northern Europe, but they didn't have like a name. They never named them. They just called them the Sea Peoples. But this group of peoples like invaded Egypt and all throughout Anatolia and Greece and stuff. And that combined with like droughts and famine caused basically the collapse of the Bronze Age. All right, let's see here. Yeah, a mix of peoples. Right. And I'm not sure. I think they're mentioned in the Christian Bible too, but I could be wrong about that if the Sea Peoples are recorded in that. But like early Vikings, we don't know. They could, like Saturn says, they were probably from lots of different places. But apparently they had techniques in war, because the dominant like weapon of war at that time was the chariot. It was like a monster on the battlefield. Like chariots would, kill thousands of people. But for some reason, the Sea People developed tactics which allowed them to successfully like counter these chariot attacks and stuff. So it was really interesting. All right, we're waking up here. It's 4:30 in the a.m. Let's get this. Nice peaceful nap, not bothered by any drifters. I'm going to retrieve whatever firewood we've got. And boom. All right, so we've got our lantern back now. When I was originally coming over here, I think I noticed some like white stone. It's probably just granite. Oh, shoot. Got drifters all over the place. See, from depictions and the animas, it's very probable that some of them were from Sardinia, and they have the same horned helmets that the Egyptians depicted them with, so they're found in Sardinia. Interesting. Just put a stick in the spokes of the chariot wheel. I wonder why they never thought of that. Okay. Definitely on the lookout for more temporal gears. So I'm happy to be killing drifters right now. If we can get 2 more temporal gears, then I can repair another translocator. I didn't bring any health with me. I didn't bring any poultice. The Boartooth war helmets corresponded to Achaean traditions, probably inherited from Cretians, right? Interesting. Saturn, you know a lot. Saturn, I wanted to ask you, because you've mentioned that you're a teacher, or that you teach. You get up in front of the class. I've heard you say that. What subject? Obviously science, right? Let's see here. Oh, is there a portal? What the? Wait a second. Oh, there's a portal right there. That must have just opened up. God, that scared me. I thought we were in the middle of a temporal storm for a second, dude. I was about to freak out. Okay, we're just going to kill a little bit of time till the sun comes up and I can inspect some of these mountainsides over here. I teach geotechnical engineering, surveying, and engineering drafting. Go say hi to Dave. Wow, that's some heavy-duty stuff there, buddy. Jesus, that's cool. Hats off. I know. Teaching the next generation of engineers. Very, very important. Okay, so it's shale. I've never actually encountered limestone in this game, so I'm not sure like how it forms. Would it be independent of the mountain, or would I see like a streak of limestone going through the mountain? Or is it more like the halite I found, where it's going to be like its own little dome or something? I wonder if anybody's got experience with limestone. I don't see any. Limestone is going to be... Oh, okay. It's going to be a vast area. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Cool stuff. At what level do you teach? University? Now everybody's curious, buddy. Everybody wants to know about what Saturn does. Where's our boat? Hey, dude, man. What's up? Limestone is like any other rock layer, usually on top. Okay. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate ya. Thanks for coming by the live stream today, too. Glad you guys could all stop by. We got a few folks in here today. Just getting started, too. Let's see. It can be below the first rock strata, too. Heck yeah. Thanks, man. All right. Let's put that up. All right. And we're going into third-person mode. Did I beach my... Oh, no. I don't have my oar in my hand. That's probably why. All right. So, in addition to limestone, we're going to be kind of hugging the coast a little bit here, because my goal, in addition to finding limestone, is to see if I can maybe get to the resonance archive, which is right here. I'd love to be able to find like a sea route to that, like a water route, so we can build a sailboat and just get back and forth real quick and easy. Pierre says, when I found limestone, it was limestone gravel. Oh, and underneath it was the stone. Okay. It can be below the first rock strata if the rock strata above is sedentary, like sandstone clay. Gotcha. Or on top if it's basalt. Chalk works too. I think that... Well, I know that seashells work as well. Maybe I should be sticking a... It might be hard to find a seashell with the snow. Oh, no, it's probably going to be like one of these stones, right? The snow won't necessarily cover it. I don't know. Seashells seem exceedingly rare in this game. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how smart it was to come out here when it's snowing so heavy. But, I mean, we don't, you know, like I said, it's kind of the perfect time and the worst time to be looking for stuff right now because of the snow. But at the same time, there's not really anything going on at home, you know. My crops aren't growing. We're not in the middle of any projects building. Survival traders will also sell lime. Oh. Check the seashore. Seashells are there. Gotcha. I sure will. Well, I mean, we're on the seashore right now. So I'm kind of looking. I've seen them inland too, though. I know I've seen shells in my first world, and that world had no ocean. Because I didn't know how to spawn it in my first playthrough. I didn't realize you had to change the world generation. Oh boy, we got an episode coming out tonight, guys. I hope you'll all tune in for it. It's a pretty interesting one. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't want to spoil it. But something really strange happened in tonight's episode that I want you guys to see. Because I don't know what it was. Like, I'm still mystified by what I encountered. But you'll just have to wait and watch tonight's episode to find out. All right, let's see. God, look at these mountains. I love the terrain generation. You need it for plaster mortar, and you need mortar for ashlar blocks. Yeah, the mortar is what I need for my beehive kiln, too. I would usually suggest always building your base on a limestone area. Yeah. I think Toad Squish told me that same tip too, or maybe it was you originally, but Yeah, I've definitely been told that. In this playthrough, I was just so entranced by our little hidden valley that I had to. I had to settle down there. Okay, let's take a moment to look here, look around. God, his big fat head is in the way. Again, the snow's not really helping, but we're also on the lookout for fruit trees. I will stop and chop down fruit trees. We got some lighter colored stone right there. That's probably granite though, isn't it? Did I finally catch the mannequin moving? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. We'll have to check on it when we get back, see if it moved at all. That's funny. It's going to be hard finding limestone in winter. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that, Saturn. Everything is white. I know. Everything's limestone. Don't stop until the snow melts. Just keep going until spring. I don't think I brought enough crock pots with me for that, but we'll keep going until I run out of food, certainly. Okay, just looking at anything that catches my eye here. It's probably granite, but worth a check. Yeah. See that right there? That light colored stone up in there? No, that's not granite though, is it? What is that? Like andesite maybe? Let's go look at it. First person mode. Engage. Oh, you know what else I should be picking up? Flint. Yeah, if we come across flint, I need to be picking up all the flint. You should always travel with a cooking pot rather than crocks. At least you oh, that's smart. Well, I guess that is granite. I don't know, from a distance it didn't really look like it. Okay, well, we invest. What is this? Ooh, I like the slate. Yeah, I'd really like to build with slate someday. Maybe slate and walnut. Oh, that could be really nice. I feel like that's... Whoa, this is weird. I can't even ban this person. Did you guys see that message right above? Oh, wait, never mind. Banned. I swear they moved those commands there. Okay, let's get back to work here. There's my raft. Let's not get too far inland because I didn't mark it, so don't want to get lost here, people. You know what I just noticed? We're starting to cool down a little bit, so let's warm ourselves up. No reason on getting in the boat when we're starting to freeze because we'll just have to get right back out in a couple minutes. All right, we'll warm this up. Slate is nice, makes roof tiles too. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think slate and walnut would be a nice combination. I'd like to see that for sure. Pierce says andesite is nice to be because it's used for steel making. Oh, who got banned? Oh, Babbo, it's one of those people that drops in and advertises stream views, like they try and promote crap. Yeah, it didn't show up. Actually, Twitch had a little notice above it. It says likely ban evader or something like that. It happens like every stream. It's weird. People trying to make money without doing the real hard work it takes. Let's see, never forget the ABCs. Always be picking up flint. That's right, dude, man. You know it. All right, let's look at our body temperature. Perfect. 99 degrees. I love it. We're so hot, we're freaking feverish over here. All right, let's put these away. Grab this. Let's go. We're off. All right, here we go. Yeah, I've never banned somebody who's a real person. It's always these stupid bots or whatever. You should be able to pan while rowing your boat, right? Yeah, I could just like hold the pan out in the water and let the ocean do the panning for me. Where's the fun in that, though? Oh, that's flint. I am in need of flint, but I'm not going to spend time digging it out of the mountain. We're on a search, and we got limited amounts of daylight, so let's keep moving. Just put it on a leash. I hate how when I look up, my head goes underwater, and I can't see as well. Okay. I don't know. I feel like if we're close enough to the limestone, the snow shouldn't be too bad. Like, I should probably still see it, you know? Oh, okay. Damn it. Yeah, I was really hoping the ocean would continue to extend down here. Well, that's okay. We'll just continue to follow this landmass along the coast. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it will take a turn at some point. All right. We are out and about looking for limestone today, folks. See, sluice boxes would be really neat for large-scale panning. Oh, that would be cool. You know, there's like a screen or something you can make in the game, right? I've seen this before, and I thought it... Whoop, I got my caps lock on. I thought it was... Wait, what? Maybe I'm wrong. No. All right, never mind. Screen is for paper. That's... Yeah, there is a screen then. That's... I originally, when I saw that, I thought that was for, like, large-scale panning. It's sad, buddy. I'm sorry that it's not. I know that probably hurts your heart. I'm surprised we haven't seen any fruit trees yet. You can use linen to make paper and use it to make books. Oh. Yeah, can't you write down your own journal and stuff if you get the right kind of book? So I've discovered a few books, but they're all from panning. And they're all like part of the lore and stuff. We'll probably read through them before we set out for like to encounter the story and lore content, which I do plan on doing eventually. But yeah, we'll probably look through some of those books. Also, after researching the wiki pretty heavily in the last couple months, I've learned that all the lore is on the wiki too. If you're really interested and you just want to like read through everything and get a full idea of what the lore of Vintage Story is with spoilers, you can check out the wiki for it. Okay. With quill, you can make books and you can write. You need leather parchment to make the book itself, so you don't need to find a book and craft it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, at some point I want to try and do everything in the game. Oh, you know, speaking of that, I've come to the realization, thanks to some commenters and watching a video or two, that cheese, like cheddar cheese, and probably blue cheese too, is not really worth making unless you really just need to preserve your milk if you got like large amounts of milk, because it doesn't have the amount of satiety that like milk does. So if you're just interested in like boosting your dairy bar and getting the most out of your lactose, then just drink the milk. But if you need to preserve it, like I said, you got a large amount of milk, maybe tons of domesticated sheep, then making cheese is good. But like I said, I do want to try and do everything in the game, you know? Exactly. You make cheese for the joy of making cheese. Yeah. And eventually I'm going to make a separate little blue cheese cellar, and we're going to make some blue cheese too, but make tons of cheese and store it in caves like the US does. That's right. Although I think theirs is like processed cheese, isn't it? Maybe they have selection. I don't know. Okay. Got some pretty open flatland out here. You know, another thing I've not seen at all, I've probably passed by it, but it's high fertility soil. I've not come across any of that in this world yet. And again, it's probably just because I didn't notice it. Who doesn't love some cave cheese? Oh boy. Let's see, I also want to make everything. I think at some point I'm going to have to start recording myself just to motivate me to go beyond panning. Yeah, buddy. Do it. You know, that's kind of what my original motivation for making my YouTube channel was. I mean, other than I, always wanted to do YouTube, but I would play like RimWorld was my big game before I started my channel. I would play that for hours and hours, on my days off. And I was like, God, I wish I could like share my builds and stuff with people. And that was kind of part of the motivation for starting it. It does, it at least helps in my mind justify spending all day playing a video game, if I'm sharing it around with other folks. Okay. This is an interesting little area. Doesn't look like the snow has touched these hills, does it? That's weird. My girlfriend and I love that game, if you know what I mean. I do. It's an awesome game. It's one of my favorites. It's easily in my top 5 all-time favorite games. Once I'm comfy in my house and have farms going, I fall into a pattern of doing nothing but painting. It's fun, but I do the whole experience. Oh my gosh, you are truly a dedicated painter. I'll tell you what. Yeah, Babbo, I'm going to be doing some more RimWorld playthroughs. I've got like 6 or 7 different playthroughs on my channel already, but I'm going to be doing more once I upgrade my PC. Oh, look. Oh, nice. We're coming to a nice little deserty area. Keep an eye out for limestone when you see... Tell me... Well, you did say sandstone was sedimentary, right? So this could be a good spot, right? Possibly. Please say yes. Is that a walnut tree right there? I think it is. No worries. Still no fruit. Okay, cool. Oh, sorry. I love the game, but I was a bad attempt at not safe for work job. Whoops. No, that's okay. No worries. Limestone could potentially be below the sandstone. All right, let's get in here real close. Okay, I can see we're starting to get cold again, too. To take a little stop off. Ooh, what's this? I don't think this is limestone, but we'll pop over here and set up a little fire. It's a cool little spot, isn't it? Where'd that go? There it is. Wait, what am I doing? Okay. We're supposed to get some big hail here where I'm at right now in like a couple of hours, so hopefully that doesn't affect anything. Could cut over the land to the western shore. Check a few caves for it. Okay, we might do that. Let me mark my raft location. Oh, you know what? I probably want to delete the other one I made, too. There's no point. God damn it. Click it. Oh, there it goes. Those upheaval areas are great to see if there's other rocks below. Yeah, gotcha. What is this? Chert. Guys, this is my first time encountering chert. What do I do with this stuff? Is it any good? What is this for? Huh. Is it anything, or... Chert and a snowball. Chert makes nice looking cobblestone. This is the first time I've ever seen it. Got granite chert here. Oh, flint. All right, let me get rid of some of this crap I've got. Hold on. I don't really need the chert. We'll take that, though. Put that away. All right, so... I meant to stay by this fire, but I started walking around. Chert makes... Yeah, you love it for building and has a great color. I do like it. I wonder what it would look like polished. What kind of wood would we pair that with? Can you use sandstone sand to make daub? I know not all sand is quite equal when it comes to daub. I don't know. Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, that's right. We have to mix the limestone with sand. Yeah, we can make yellow daub. All right. Yep. We can. All right. I think we're warm enough now. So when you were saying I should head overland and head up like the eastern shore, that's fine. We'll do that. We'll travel a little bit over. Although I think I kind of parked my boat in an awkward spot for that. Yeah, let's move positions. We'll go to a different spot and then we'll get out. It's not really a place I can get up and over there. Wait a second. Oh, there's copper here. Bink. Did you guys see those copper nugs? Alright, so we'll back out. You cannot make daub with granite. It's perfect. I knew of claystone, but I was disappointed with granite sand. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's like one of the most common. Should probably grab that resin, but nah. I've got a really nice, big, extensive pine forest not far from my base. God, there's resin right there, too. I like these pine forests, though. They're very open, you know. There's not like a whole bunch of scrub and bushes and stuff below them. Alright, let's park it just dead ahead. God, this is some pretty mountainous terrain here. Although this looks a little bit more. Let's keep going a bit. Oh, almost beached myself. I'm going to get out and run around, but I want to go a little bit farther. Let's see, these pine forests are great. I know, I like them. In my Homo sapiens world, I built my home on a basalt gravel pine forest area. Oh, that sounds nice. Right below the basalt is limestone. Oh, damn you. Yeah, limestone seems like one of those fairly essential items if you want to really get into progression and stuff, you know? I know, that is some rough terrain. It's interesting, though. Look at this. It's got like this big streak of mountain here that's like a totally different type of rock. It's right there. I assume that's granite. God, that thing is massive. That is one big bulbous mountain. Okay, we're starting to lose a little bit of light. Looks like that might be a cave right there. Or no, just a chert outcropping. Kind of hard to tell, isn't it? I'm not seeing a lot of caves. I'm also thinking this is not super promising for limestone. What is that guy doing? Look at the bear. Do you see the bear? Big old Grizz. What's up, Grizz? In my world, I keep to the newer, less colorful maps. The map changes due to snow. Oh, really? That you don't like that? That's interesting. Bear hunt, bear hunt. No, not right now. Although I do need to settle down and go to sleep soon, so maybe we will have to kill that guy. I'm liking the look of this landscape. I don't think it's going to have limestone here, but it's kind of cool. Probably grab some of those cattails. Alright, so seeing too much around here. Not a single fruit tree yet either. We will. Somebody commented on my very first episode of my first playthrough that I chopped down a cherry tree. I didn't even know what it was at the time. You're going to grab a cat by the tail, you say? No. I like cats. I wouldn't do that. Oh. Is that high fertility? Or is that medium? That's medium. Yeah. All right, so let's get out here. Make sure to mark. Black. I like to do black. It stands out well against the snow. Okay. And yeah, we're fine. Let's see. Oh, of course, there's a freaking portal right there. You know what we can do, though? We'll go sleep right out there on that little island. Oh, okay. I'm liking the look of this. Explore around a little bit. Is this a couple of walnut trees, maybe? Do you have any pets, right? You mean in real life? No, unfortunately I don't. I live in a small apartment. My landlady doesn't allow pets. She doesn't even allow fish, believe it or not. But when I was growing up, we had all kinds of pets, yeah. I love animals. I think that I'm definitely a cat person. I mean, I love dogs too, but yeah, cats would be my preferred. Like if I could get a pet right now, it would be a little kitten probably. One tip I have if you're having trouble finding your waypoints on the map is to temporarily turn off terrain in the map. How do you do that? I don't know. Not sure what that means exactly. Not seeing anything really interesting around here. All right, let's go back out to the water. And we'll sleep on that little island, probably, hopefully, safely. We'll see. How about you, JJ? Are you a cat person? Are you a dog person? Curious. Ooh, hello. Ooh. Now, you know what? I bet you that there's one of those, like, drifter nests down there and stuff. Yeah, these big open, like, tunnels like this. Let's go exploring a little bit. Oh, shit. I'm getting attacked from multiple sides here. Crap. Can't hit these guys. Okay, I've changed my mind. Hey, Crow of the Pines. Hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by. We are an hour and 6 minutes into the live stream, my friend, so you haven't missed that much. We've just been riding around on our raft. We're currently away from the valley. We're just looking for limestone right now. I'm on a mission to find some limestone. The good stuff. We need it for progression, obviously. Trying to get that mortar built. Oh, you son of a gun. You just knocked me down. I see you. Oh, there you go. Fall down yourself, dummy. Bell hunt. Oh, you know what, Saturn? I returned to that hematite mine the other day. This was off camera when I was just going to get some hematite, and the bell had respawned. It was down there. I actually, oh, there's a wolf. I saw it. I saw the bell, and I killed it, but it spawned a lot of creatures around it, dude. God, oh, you stinking bastard. Oh, you son of a bitch. Almost killed me. Almost ended it. That would have been a real awkward run to get our gear and stuff, wouldn't it? All right, let's go. Oh my God, I'm getting shot at. All right, you know what? Hold on. Ooh, this is not an ideal spot. We can't die out here. Get to the raft. Where is it? You piece of garbage. Go, go, go. Back, back, bro. Back. Quickly, like a bunny. God damn it. Oh. Go. Zigzag. Zig. Zag. Dodge. Weave. To the sea. Take to the sea. Oh, my God. That was almost real bad there. Whew. Oh, I guess we're doing some night swim or rafting right now. Oh boy. Okay. So I got some meat out of that deal. Get away from me. Oh my God. I will drop that off later. Whew. Maybe we can pull up on this little island right here and sleep. We're definitely going to want to sleep. That wolf said, Ryan, Ryan. That is what he said. I heard him as he was gnawing on my face. All right, let's get this bed down real quick so I don't get killed. Boido, boido, boido. Boop. Nope. We'll put it right there. Let's try to get a little fire going. Probably shouldn't put it right next to the bed. Oh, I hear him. I hear him. The wolves are out. All right, we'll get this lit up. More hunting. We're going to hunt for limestone, buddy. My health can't take it. Why isn't it refilling? It's refilling very, very little, isn't it? It's going to be rough. It's going to be real rough, peoples. We'll deal with it, though. Probably should have cooked up that bushmeat while I was sleeping, huh? That would have been a smart thing to do. Oh my gosh, I do not like where our health is at, but let's grab the bed. We woke up super early. Get the ore. First person mode, let's go. Bilbetto, I think you heal faster if you're well fed. Oh, okay, gotcha. Thanks for coming by the stream, buddy. Appreciate you. Good to see you today. Alright, so put this stuff away. I don't really want to be making too much progress here in the dark, because we could easily miss some limestone. Maybe if I stick close to shore. I'm going to keep my eyes open for some cattails and horsetails too. Maybe we whip together some poultice. Very hard to see, isn't it? I was watching this new player video the other day. He went after a deer. The deer won. He respawned on top of a wolf. Respawned immediately. Did not make it far. When he met a bear, it was eventful. The deer... I gotcha. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. I've been attacked by male deers. Trying to hunt them down. Have them turn on you and attack you. I've been attacked by male chickens. Also known as roosters. But, just how it is. All that testosterone, man, it makes you courageous, doesn't it? Even in the face of certain death. Alright, see, this is prime territory here. Well, actually, we've left kind of the deserty region. I should have ran through there, but that's okay. Looks like we might be able to go up and around here. We're actually not far from home. Here, yeah, this is where we sailed from today. This is where we started, right here. It's good that we're mapping this out. Hey, Crow Fighter, I'm late. What did I miss? Oh, not too much, my friend. Not too much. We're just searching for some limestone. Almost got myself killed a moment ago, but we're here. Dude Man says, not sure how well this works, but since malachite only appears in limestone and marble, a prospect of malachite is likely to sign limestone. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my prospecting pick with me on this journey, just my regular pick. Probably a stupid choice, but yeah, that's not a bad idea. Can't do it, though. Let's see. See, I don't like driving by these interesting formations here in this darkness. I can't see what's happening. Yeah, thanks for coming by, though, Crow. I see you're a first-time chatter here with us. Appreciate you dropping by the stream today. We're about an hour and 13 minutes in, but like I said, we've just been kind of sailing around looking for limestone, goofing around, talking about panning. Talking about gold and silver. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Jesus, what time is it? 5:04? God, when does the sun come up around this place? Okay. But yeah, I could turn around at any moment. We could be home in the next 5 minutes, but we're not going to do that. Look at all those rabbits over there. There's like 4 of them. Ryan thinks he's looking for limestone, but we're really looking for a bear fight. Oh my God, I almost died moments ago. What was that about? I've got 2 crock pots with me. And our health does like slowly regen too, just like passively, doesn't it? As long as I'm not getting attacked. Still seeing sandstone in these areas, though. So even though it's not true desert or whatever, there's definitely still sandstone. So I'm not giving up hope yet. Bear Fighters Guild. Oh, that's awesome. Did you guys see that movie, The Northman? The Northman with, what the hell's that Swedish dude's name? The actor. It was so good, though. But they have the wolf and the bear clan. Oh, Skarsgård. That's it. Skarsgård. Yes, your health regens, but decreases your satiation faster. Oh, okay. No worries, no worries. Basically me. I think I just passed some blue clay. Let's mark it. Can't take anything for granted. You know, it doesn't hurt anything to just put a marker on the map. So I'll do that. Ooh, okay, now what are we seeing here? Is this a bunch of granite? Yeah, that's all granite, isn't it? Huh. Alright, we'll keep going. We're not stopping. Yeah, so I'm definitely on the search for limestone right now because it's kind of the bottleneck towards progression. Like, I want to build my beehive kiln, and maybe eventually one day... Oh, look, there's a seashell. We're going to make, you know, steel, too. So I'm going to need... Look at this guy. What are you doing? Wait, where am I? What the... What the freaking spawned me inside the cave, bro? It's not what I wanted. I literally got out of my raft and I was inside the stupid cave here. Alright, I just wanted to go and look and see if there was like limestone down here. He was dancing. He dances better than I do, I'll tell you that much. Cowards! We're getting a nice view here from the bottom, aren't we? Die, scum. Now drop me some temporal gears, please. Better, yeah, I saw the rusty gear. I'm going to get it. Trying to get a temporal gear out of this guy's crotch. Okay. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Blink. All right, let's get the hell out of here. I see the peat. It's not a very big deposit, though, is it? Oh, yeah, this is what I wanted. Put those away. Yes. So that is literally the first seashell I've gotten. But, I mean, I don't know how many I would need to put together enough mortar to make the beehive kiln, but obviously I'm going to grab as many as I can. Okay, rusty gear on the floor. Usually I think it indicates a ruin. Oh, really? I did not know that. Where was that? Right about here-ish? Yeah, it was right here. I'm thinking not today, buddy. Not today. Worth a try, though. Worth checking. I'll check that, too, from now on. That's interesting. I'll have to give that a closer inspection. Not necessarily directly below it. Oh, okay. I understand. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Almost got killed again, but we're fine. Let's grab a little food here. How much do I have left? So we got 2 servings and 2. So I got essentially 4 servings. All right, we're fine. Yeah, we'll keep moving. Like I said, we're essentially still pretty close to home. Oh, now this is interesting. We got some really weird cliff formations dead ahead. Look at that guy, just hanging out. This is some very, very steep world generation here. What do we think about this cave? Oh, don't get beached on the ice there, buddy. Look at this cattail growing out here in the middle of the ocean. As long as there are bears around, you won't go hungry. Well, that's probably true. Yeah, we could stop and... What am I seeing? Oh. We got corroded stuff and spikes over here. Oh. Yeah, we got locust spawners over here. Okay, goddamn this guy's head. Look at that. Oh. Wait, are they... It's raining locusts. Hallelujah. It's raining locusts. That's nuts. You guys ever seen this kind of thing generate like this? Look at that guy. He's like, no, I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall. Ooh, that's creepy. Goodbye. Sick. Oh, crap. They can swim. Wait. They're coming. Go, 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 go. Quickly. Oh, my God. I didn't know they could swim. Oh, shoot. All right, we got to come back here with, like, some iron armor on or something. What am I looking for? We'll do that. That's fine. can barely see that. Barely see that. Whatever. All right, let's move on. Yeah, that was wicked. They're still spawning. There's so many of them. That's a lot of spawners in one place. Usually I've come across spawners it's like 1 or 2. All right, so like I said, no, I don't want to take that off the hotbar. Let's gather a couple of these real quick. Oop, I'm on some ice. I don't care about the root. What is it? How much is it to make a poultice? How many of these do I need, actually? Oh, I thought that was another seashell, damn it. It's a lily pad or something. Something weird. What is that? Water lily. Precious. Alright, so we got a little bit of cattail. Just in case of an emergency, you know? Alright, let's move. It's gonna be kind of tricky to get out of here. Got a lot of ice. Waterfalls everywhere. Weird cliff faces hanging down. 4 horsetails and 2 cattails for a poultice. Thanks, buddy. Maybe 2 more. Maybe I'll grab 2 more. Sorry, I hate to backtrack, but I've got 6. That's pointless. Oh, I just noticed we're getting cold, too. Okay, let's warm up real quick. Start a fire. While I collect some cattails. Might have to get some more firewood going, too, at some point. Yep, my health is almost refilled, but you can never be too careful, you know? Now, it's probably diving into all that water, so let's sit here by the fire. Oh my gosh, guys, how's everybody doing out there? We got a few viewers here today. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Normally I stream for 2 hours, but I think we'll be going a little bit longer today. So, get comfortable, grab yourselves a refreshment. And don't forget, there is an episode coming out tonight, too. So, I won't be streaming while that airs, but... Old Greg, yo, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Thanks for coming by. Excuse me. Yeah, great to see everybody today. Appreciate you guys all coming out, hanging out with me here on Twitch. I know not everybody loves Twitch, but it's good to diversify, you know? Can't just rely on YouTube. That's one thing I've learned in my short time as a creator. Let's see here. Dude Man says, just sipping my coffee. Glad to catch the stream. I usually miss. Well, I'm glad you can make it too, buddy. It's always nice having people to talk to when you're streaming. Although I can talk to myself. That's one thing I've never had a problem with, is just talking to myself. Oh, there's another trader. If you don't have trees around, it lets you make the best of the wood you have. Ooh, it's getting scary. Oh, there's more locusts. Jesus, they start... God, look how many of them are dropping. That is wicked. Have you guys ever seen them spawn like that? That is... Oh, okay. I just walked right into that. Yeah, I kind of want to get away from those a little bit more. Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, damn it, it's granite. Oh, I thought that was limestone for a second. I don't even know what it looks like. I'm just getting all excited. Oh, well, we'll find it. We'll find it's raining like it is. 100%. And it's creeping me out. All right, first person it. Grab that flinto. Hello. Let's see what this joker has. Wait a second. I don't care. I don't care if it's going to be 2 minutes. I'm putting a mark there so I don't forget where my raft is. I want to steal that guy's lantern. What did he make that out of? Is that black bronze? Has he got a black bronze lantern up there? Hello. Oh, this is one of those creepy guys who looks like he's wearing somebody else's face. Hey, come here and look at me, dummy. Yeah, look at him. Trading building materials trader. What? Trader, the building. Oh, we don't know his name yet. That's what that is. Movable. So this is a building goods trader. Oh, it looks like copper and my microphone's too close. I'm clipping out my audio real quick. Oh, look. This is one of those guys who buys aged crates. Yeah, I think Saturn was, you were telling me about this. I've got like a dozen or more of these at home. Okay, okay. So this is cool. We're going to be coming back here to this guy for sure. Boom. All right, buys crates. He's wearing something on his face. Isn't that something you can do in Cataclysm? You know, I don't know if you can do it in Cataclysm. I know you can do it in Caves of Cud. You can actually use the age crate yourself too. Does it give a full storage quantity? That was something I was questioning in my mind. Does the age crate hold the same amount as like a regular crate? I'm just curious. Where did I put the damn raft? There's too many bushes. I didn't really make that mark very accurate, did I? Where is it? Old Greg says smaller storage than Ray. It is, isn't it? I thought it was, because I think it says it's only got like 10 spaces or something. I don't know. Oops. You know what? Let's put some of this crap away. That away. That. Okay. Let's see. It gives more storage, I think, than your crate. Okay, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe when we get home, we can double check it. Yeah, because like I said, I've got a crap ton of them back at home. You know, and I'd rather sell them for gears because regular crates, it's not like it's a super resource heavy, you know, recipe or anything. So I'd much rather make my own crates and then just sell that dork the aged crates. Because then I get some free gears out of it for sure. Okay. I don't know. I'm not loving the look of these granite hills. I just feel like we're not going to be seeing any limestone around here. Oh, boy. Well, we've got a nice, what looks like a sandstone beach over here. So, yeah, we'll continue. We'll continue. I could be wrong. I've only ever found one crate and sold it. Okay, okay. Yeah, well, like I said, when we get home, we'll double check that if we make it. Got a little bitty cave over there. Looks like. Got a layer of quartz. Man, those are some massive cliffs, though, aren't they? But you got some mountain goats up on top of those. Okay. Yes, go for the sandstone. Will do, buddy. Will do. There's some right over here. Still no fruit trees yet. So is that granite gravel? Okay. Sorry. All right. Yeah, I think we'll stick to the raft here and go around. I was thinking about getting out and like running across, but we'll go around it here. Oh boy, guys. It is good to be getting back into the vintage story world. I recorded a couple episodes back to back, and so I haven't played in a couple days, but... All right. Anybody out there following my Card Survival Tropical Island series, The Mermaid Run? Spoiler alert, I beat it. Oh, that's right. The last episode should be coming out soon. I think tomorrow. But I got to find a new game to play. Oh, there's some horsetails. Actually, I did just pick up a new game from Steam recently. It's just a small one. It's called Mudborn. Anybody heard of that one? Mudborn. It's a newer one. But we're going to feature that on the channel. Probably do a couple videos for that one. Looks like a fun little game. You should try the Quan Masters. It's free and has a nice story. It was a tough scenario. It was, Wen. Thank you. Now, the Quan, that's one you've recommended before. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Saturn. I think I looked that one up. Oops. Why didn't that go into the thing? Yeah. Quan is ancient. Okay, that's the one that's like in space. Yeah. I do remember looking that up after you suggested that one. Yeah. We'll see, buddy. You know, I've built my channel on small niche games, so it's not a bad idea. All right. Oh, and another thing, too, for any of the Unreal World fans out there, that's a game I've featured a lot on my channel in the past. There's a new update coming out this spring, and I plan on doing a new series, too, once that update drops. So any of the Unreal fans out there, you can count on that probably in the next couple months, I imagine. All right, let's see. This is prime territory right here. Let's keep our eyes peeled. We're on the hunt for limestone, people. You will never forget F. Wiffo. Is that a species or a person? Don't see anything. No limestone down here. Let's keep moving. Oh, nice. I pretty much shelled Unreal World once I saw you playing this. Oh, really, dude, man? Yeah. You know, I had a similar experience after picking up Cataclysm. I've mentioned this in streams before, but when I first started playing Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, I was in the middle of an Unreal World series, and I really struggled to finish that series simply because, like, whenever I would turn on Unreal World, all I wanted to do was play Cataclysm. But I did end up finishing it. And, you know, it's been long enough now. I think I can probably get back into it. Unreal World is one of those games. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's clay. Is that clay? Yeah, we got clay here. Big old towering mound of it. Let's mark that. Do that. Yeah, the Unreal World, great game. Very, very old. It held a place in the Guinness Book of World Records for a time. It might still, as being the oldest game still in active development. And like I said, he's got a new update coming out this spring. All right, let's see. This is an interesting area. There's no snow on the ground. The trees, some of them do look kind of snowy, don't they? Fuyo, I can't even say it now. F. Wiffo is a character you encounter early on. Oh, okay. Sounds like an alien name, though. Is it an alien? Because I know that game that you mentioned is about, like, fighting other alien species. It is an alien. Gotcha. I love aliens. Why is my map off? Should we park it and go look around? Rook is... Wait. When's the next update for chess dropping? I don't know. Rook is overpowered. I don't play chess. When I was young, my dad used to force me and my brother to play chess constantly, and I hated it. I don't like chess now. It's not my game. Okay, let's do this. I better mark the raft. It's right about there. Okay. And let's look around a little bit. Sandstone. Big old towering mountains over there. This almost reminds me of my valley back at home a little bit. Pretty flowers. Yeah, this area almost feels like untouched by the winter over here. Old Greg says, okay, so I got 240 times oak logs in the H crate and 320 in the oak crates. Oh, okay. Greg's over here testing it. Right on, my friend. So the regular crate is better, but not by much. Less than 100. That's not bad. Ebony is supposed to be the largest, if I remember. Ebony crates? Interesting. Now, ebony wood, is that a wood you find down south in the warmer regions of the world, or is that more of like a northern climb type of wood? I've seen it on the wiki, but I've never encountered it. Yes, ebony is south. Ebony is in the hot regions. Gotcha. Is it fairly rare? Is it like a walnut tree around these parts where you don't see them very much? Oh, there's more clay. Massive clay right here. You can almost see it on the map. It is pretty rare. That's cool. That's cool. God, I love this game so much to it. I'm really blown away by it in a lot of ways, considering it's still early access and like the developer's like, oh, it's only about 40% complete. You're like, damn, this game is going to be something special once it comes out in full. No doubt about it. All right, we're going to go back to the raft because I'm feeling like there's nothing around here that's interesting. So we could grab some of these berries. Spread out my food a little bit. You need a southern passage. This land, I know, Gwen, you're so right, dude. 100%. It's kind of what we're doing too. In addition to looking for limestone, we're kind of just, scouting out the local area so we can plot a trip to the Resonance Archives eventually. I can't wait for more steam automation. Oh, that'll be cool. Yeah, for sure. Ebony trees seem like occasional spawns. Ah, I gotcha. Okay, it's 4:30. It's starting to get a little dark, but we'll continue onward. Let's look at the map real quick. Delete that. I mean, yeah, we're still not far from home. So we're here. Freaking rabbits. Yeah, here we are. Here's home. Here's a little pine forest where we get all our resin. Yeah, we'll just keep going north. Ebony is also stingy on seeds. Oh, just like walnuts. So you want to make sure you are diligent with your shears. This is interesting. There is a mod out there, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, but there's a mod out there which guarantees seed drops. Like, you're guaranteed to get seed drops from a tree. I think it's like at least one. Probably more, though. But yeah, that could be a cool mod. A little quality of life. But yeah, it sounds very much like akin to a walnut tree in this part of the world. Okay. Look at the map real quick. Yeah, we can get straight through here. Using a little bit of light. We're going to need to find a nice little island probably to sleep on. Does it feel like I'm going super slow right now? Feels like I'm going slow. Not to worry. Let's see. Yeah, my goal one day with this series is to move to the south. Not permanently, but I'd love to set up a base farther south so that we see like the climate change. We see some of these animals, that you don't see around here, like hyenas and all the other interesting stuff. But I'd love to be able to portal between the two of them or have some sort of way of fast traveling, back and forth. So I'm hoping one of the translocators that I eventually repair, because I've still got 3 translocators that I've discovered that need to be repaired. I'm hoping one of those will teleport me pretty far south, but I don't know. God, where's all the seashells? Ads have the worst timing. I wish they would at least have an automated closed captioning while playing the ads. Oh, you mean like closed captioning for the stream, right? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I apologize for the ads there, guys, if you're getting them. But don't forget, if you subscribe to the Twitch, you won't get the ads. And when you do watch those ads, I get a small portion of that revenue. So it does help support the channel. But I appreciate you guys coming out today and just hanging out with me. Ads they do suck, but they're part of life. Okay, let's see. We'll probably have to set up shop right over here. Let's grab our lantern. Move over here a little bit. Ooh, a bunch of flint right here, I think. Alright, switch that over. Grab the bed. Did I leave my bed? Oh. Or did I put it away? Ah, I left the bed. Oh no, there it is. Alright, so we'll grab this. Gonna need all the flint. All right, let's not hang around out here too much. I don't even know. Do I need to start a fire? Probably. Let's just do it. Better safe than sorry. Better safe than frozen solid. Oh my gosh, yesterday's Cataclysm live stream, my character almost died from hypothermia. Whew. You should always be shearing grass. Wait. You don't need to apologize. I totally get the need for ads. I just wish they allowed us to follow the conversation. Yeah, I know what you're saying. And you know what doubly kind of sucks is like on YouTube when you live stream, a viewer can like rewind the stream to like rewatch something live while it's happening. Not on Twitch though. Like you can't for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I never leave home without a stack of hay bales. You know, that's a good idea. Right now, since we're towards the end of winter, my hay is kind of low. I'm kind of low, but yeah, that's probably better than freaking in the water. Yeah, it's better bringing like just a stack of dirt like I normally do. Having a bunch of hay bales is probably preferable. I'm going to need to cut down a tree at some point here to get some more firewood. God, it's 2:13. I'm going to bed way too early, aren't I? Damn it. I'm sorry about that, guys. I hate riding out here at night. It's super dark and hard to see. Okay, but I'm determined. Not giving up. Wait. I think I see a seashell. What is that? Uh-huh. Wait, what's a scallop? Like an actual scallop? Oh, yeah, it's a seashell. Cool. Well, that's hard to see right there. Hay bales let me build a shelter and insta-break after. Yeah, for sure. That's smart. And if you forget your bed, then boom, you got a bed. All right, let's put that seashell away. Good. Yeah, I get about 100 more of those, and we can turn around and go home. I don't have to worry about limestone. Hay bales are definitely underappreciated. You're not the only YouTuber that does not give them the love they deserve. Okay, I'll start using them more often. No, but in the tips and tricks video I made, the first one, I definitely mentioned hay bales. And one of the tips was to use them for like a cellar door because they break so quickly. So I appreciate them. I just don't use them, I think, as much as I should. Plus, like I said, I'm trying to domesticate sheep and goats. So hay is kind of at a premium around my farm. Just at the moment. That tip on the cellar door is great. Dry grass can only be used to fuel fire and save your logs if needed. Oh, I didn't know that. Is that quartz over there? I think I saw some stones. Now, limestone's not going to appear like in nuggets like quartz and copper does, right? See that stone behind my guy's head? That's quartz, right? That's not going to be limestone. Oh, it can. Oh, okay. I better double check it then. I just turned off my hotbar. Yeah, okay. It's quartz. I will show like granite stone. Oh, okay. Duh. Okay. So it can occur as stones on the ground. Okay. Good to know. Very cool. Very cool. And I assume it's going to be like a whitish. Limestone will have normal stones like other rocks, not... Oh, okay. I understand. So it's more like... Yeah, I get you. Damn it. Where are we? Let's go visit this little island. What if this island had all the limestone I ever needed in my life on it? Let's go look at it. That would be great. I would rename it to Limestone Island, and that would be appropriate. God, this basket is the worst, bro. Look at this. This bounces back and forth between my inventory and my hotbar. It doesn't go into the thing. All right. I keep forgetting to cook this bushmeat up every time I start a fire and put that in my hotbar. You can also draw on crates with parchment using limestone or chalkstone. Oh, to like label them at a glance? That's kind of helpful. Yeah. Actually, I might have seen a YouTuber do that. I think I saw somebody had labeled their chests early on when I first started playing. You draw the content all of the crate. Yeah, that's smart. What the hell's over here on this little island? You can draw on the blocks too, useful for marking paths when cave diving. You know, somebody was in, I can't remember who it was, but one of the viewers in my previous live stream was talking about how they're playing on a wilderness survival with no map, and how using charcoal to like mark trees and stuff is a great way of navigating or keeping your bearings, you know. Yeah, that's a good little trick for sure. Okay, so these little things, what is that? Let's go explore to see what it is. It might be a cave. Oftentimes caves show up as white on these colored maps. We passed it. Oh, it's probably the flowers that I'm seeing. That's what that little white is. It's these forget-me-nots, I bet. Yeah, because flowers will show up on the map. Damn it. I was hoping it was like a little bit of limestone. Ah, it's all right. Where's my damn raft at? Oh, crap. Did I lose the raft? I didn't mark it, people. Where's the raft? Did I go the wrong way? It's an island. I can't have lost my raft here. See, this is what happens when I don't leave a mark. I instantly lose stuff. For real, where did I put it? North side, the flat edge of the coast. You're the best. Boop, boop. There it is. Almost didn't see it. Did you grab some horsetail? I did. Yeah, I've got 4 poultices and some horsetail whipped up. God, that scared me to death. I thought that was a wolf. Get on. Go. Run away. Stupid chickens over here. The good thing about the sailboat, much harder to lose. Yeah, that's true. I can imagine that is the case. All right, so let's take this off my hotbar, or off my offhand. Do we go to those islands, or I think we'll continue to head along the continent here. Where's the oh, there it is. There's the resonance. Yeah, we'll continue to go south here. The sailboat is much harder to lose, but so much harder to replace when you do. Well, I'll just have to not lose it then. Yeah, I can imagine. Is it possible it would sink? Can you sink your sailboat? Probably not, huh? I don't think you can sink the raft. Probably not the sailboat. That would make it more interesting, though, if you could. God, the flax, never enough flax. Tell me about it, dude, man. I think they're unsinkable. Yeah, it seems like this thing is. Okay, so we're going to have to hit up the shore and warm up. Swimming in that water really took it out of me. The Kraken can sink it. Oh, God. Oh, there's a bear right there. Don't you dare tell me there's Krakens. People that don't like the Titanic? Yep, that was billed as the unsinkable boat. And then it sank on its maiden voyage. The hubris. Okay, let's see. It's a good spot right here. We might chop down a tree. Replenish some of our firewood supplies. Man, I'm getting real cold here. All right. Instantly placing a marker here so I don't make a fool out of myself again by losing my raft. All right, and we're going to make sure to cook the meat. Let's do it up here a little bit. Where? I don't know, right here. Boom. Oh, we got just enough, Sandstone-y. With the larger entities and multi-block vehicles, I hope we get sea monsters one day. Oh, yeah. Has anybody ever played Valheim before? Valheim's got a really cool sailing mechanic, and it's got sea monsters in it. It's a real cool game for sure. Very different, but still cool. All right, so that's cooking. Let's get some more firewood. I don't need to take down a massive tree here. This one will do. All right. Here we go. Come on, Maple. Oh, I hear a portal. There's a portal over there somewhere. Where's the fire? All right. Get this chopped up. That should be a nice little stack of wood for us. Butte. Oh, yeah, it's way more than I needed. Throw it in there. Takes a lot of wood for this meat to cook, doesn't it? Wait. You don't go say hi to Dave? You mean the bear? No, I'm not. Who's Dave? I'm not going to say hi to anybody except the limestone that I'm looking for. Whoa! Stepped right on my campfire. All right, let's see if we can clear out some of the junk here. Oh, there's some more wood. Get rid of that. Oh, I guess I'll keep those for now. All right, looking good. Dave the giraffe rust monster. Dave's not here, man. That's Cheech and Chong. I know that reference. Well, I got a stick too. Let's see. Stick your head in the rift so you can say hi to Dave. Oh, it's the polite thing. Dave is the big walker, isn't it? Like the monster that walks in the background. Is that what you're calling Dave, or just in general? Dave is like the lord of the rust world, maybe? Okay. Yep, we got sandstone over here. Let's pray for some limestone. That's Dave. Yep. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Ooh, we got more chert up there. Looks like shale. I like it. Yes, that's Dave. The whole community calls it Dave. Oh, I didn't know that. I wasn't even aware of that. Now I'm officially part of the community. Isn't that nice? This is like some multi-tiered mountains here, man. A lot of different layers of stone. I wonder if there's a limestone layer. Please. Seeing a lot of flint in those walls, but that's not really what we're stopping for. Still haven't found a single fruit tree yet. But not to worry. I am obsessed with fruit trees. I admit it. I have a problem. I think you have to aim far away, I'm afraid. What do you mean? For limestone? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not giving up just yet, but... Oh, look, we're coming to a big old sandy area. That's awesome. Awesome. Southwest of the home, it is... Wait. Yeah, southwest of the home is the land of sand and granite. Seems that way. Definitely seems that way. That's good, though. That's promising, right? Saturn says that limestone occurs below sedimentary, so... or near it or whatever. Yes, all the surface sedimentary rocks we've seen so far is sandstone, and from the looks of this area, it seems it is the bottom of the layers of sedimentary. Oh, okay. Is that a good thing or no? Yeah, you're definitely right, because look, if my fat head wasn't in the way, you could see that, yeah, you could see this granite definitely covers the sandstone. Okay, let's keep moving. Do we want to park it and go run around? Yeah, let's park it and go run around. No, not good, damn it. It seems that limestone is nowhere near. It does seem that way, but I like how realistic the geology is, though. Yeah, It is cool. I mean, their thrust towards realism is very appealing. Makes the game a lot more fun, no doubt about it. Although I have had fair share of commenters on some of my videos and shorts be like, oh, this looks so tedious, you know, doing certain like crafting routines or whatever. But, you know, some people have different ideas about what a, you know, good gaming experience is all about, obviously. Some people just want to play Fortnite. All right, let's see. That's the back end. Oh, this guy's got his door closed. Hello. Look at this well-dressed individual. I love the hat. Oh, you know what? Oh, he just farted. Isn't there a new backpack? This is something I realized. I was coming home from work and I was thinking about it. Isn't there like a bigger backpack than the hunter's back? Sturdy leather backpack. Oh, I need this. Wait, how do I make sturdy leather? What the frick is chromium tanned hide? Yeah, I have a mining bag. So where do I get chromium sulfate from? Crushed chromite. Oh, so chromite is like an ore. Oh, I've never seen this before. Chromite, so you'll need to get chrome and sulfur. Gotcha, gotcha. Survival goods trader. Rice bread. Flax twine. I ain't selling you that. Flax bread. Ooh, leather. Yeah, we can make... Ooh, snow goggles. We can make some serious bank off this guy. Sells wolf pups. Sells salt. Do you think a survival goods trader, do they carry the limestone? Will he rotate into limestone eventually? I know. Yes, he will. No way. This is this might be the ticket then. I wonder how long of a note I can leave. A very handy trader to have local to you. Well, he's not super local. I mean, we are definitely getting farther away from home, but it's a journey I could make, you know, for sure. So here's home. And here's us. Not bad. Hey, Comfortable Fizz. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see everybody today. Glad you can make the live stream. We're out and about just trying to find some limestone, my friend. We've been streaming for about 2 hours, but we're going to keep going for a little while longer. You got the golden ticket. I need to get on sturdy leather. I know where chromite trace is, but there's just so much else to do. I know, dude, man. I'm like that too, man. I get, like, I want to chisel and I want to do this and that, but there's so much going on constantly. That's what's great about this game. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Appreciate you seeing you. Let's see. Is there a trader on one of the Twin Peaks? I think I saw one on the map before winter. You mean literally like on the mountain? JJ? I think I remember the comment you put about that. I didn't look at it though. Yeah, it's probably hard to see it in the winter, isn't it? Would you remember which mountain it was? The left or the right? East Mountain? Oh yeah, bro, you're right. Right there. Dude, good call. Okay, you have to remind me to investigate that. Where is that? I've never even been to this part of the island. Well, this part of the mountain. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I'm starting to think maybe we can head home now since we've got this trader. What's going to be real important to do is to start bringing over some goods, and we can store those tradable things in his containers. That one doesn't work. You got anything else here, bud? No, he's just got that one basket. Well, oh, he's got an aged crate. Nested in just right to be out of view. Yeah, kinda. To optimize your time, seeing as limestone is not really around here, I would recommend picking a direction, doing a straight line. You want to optimize the... Where's my boat? The distance, coverage, and following the coastline keeps you within the same jot. Yeah, that's true. I've been eyeballing that one since episode 1. Well, you got good eyeballs, JJ. Oh, I think I beat myself. No. All right. Well, Saturn, I think Saturn's right. But instead of continuing on, we're going to head home now. So let's head on home. Yep, here we go. Not like we're getting low, but food will become an issue at some point. And, you know, it'd be good to spend a little bit of the stream back at the base and stuff. So, yeah, we'll start making our way back. And I'm going to have to visit this trader more frequently, obviously. You know what I can do, too, is I can look on the wiki. And they have like a list of all the trader types. And you can see what they buy and sell. So I'll know exactly what to bring over here. Gotta cheat a little bit and look at the wiki, but I think in this situation it's worth it, you know. So I'm not bringing like a inventory full of crap that I'm not sure if he's going to trade because it's kind of far. But so that's helpful. We just have to make sure that we get to him during his rotation. Now we might get super lucky, and that trader that JJ just pointed out, maybe that's a local goods trader. What was it called? Survival goods. Yeah, maybe that guy sells survival goods. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? That would be killer. Well, we never really found a good path to the Resonance archives either, did we? So there's the Resonance, and I was really hoping we could like take a sailboat there at some point, but I don't know. Just doesn't seem... Maybe this way. We could get super lucky, and the land could like form inward. Maybe. I'm not going to bet on it, but we'll explore that way too. I definitely want to get the sailboat up and running, but I think we're going to have to wait till my next flax harvest, which is obviously going to be like late spring or whatever. Maybe early summer. I guess it depends on how quickly we get that flax in the ground, right? You'll probably want multiple survival goods traders to get some decent line. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Their inventories aren't super heavy. And obviously it's, you know, I'm going to have gears to trade them. So it's not like it's really that hard to get gears, but yeah, it will be a bit of a challenge. Look at the birds. And they just all drown themselves. Oh, man. And flax is always in short supply. You need so much of it. You never have enough, no matter how much big a farm you have. That's true. You know, and in my second tips and tricks video, oh, there's a little piglet there too. Yeah, my second tips and tricks video I did, that was one of the tips. Flax. Always make sure you're picking it up, making room for it in the inventory. Never throw it away. Yeah, flax is one of those things. So I think we'll go like this. Instead of trying to refollow the same, yeah, let's open up some more of the map. Kind of do a little wiggle worm there. So you can get through here. I like how you can open the map up and still be able to navigate and drive around and stuff. I really like that. Some games won't let you do that kind of thing. You know, you open up the map and you grind to a halt. It's super annoying. Oh, this is an interesting looking little island. Got a big heavy deposit of granite right in the middle. Now that's a cave right there. Big time. What is that white area in the northern islands caves question mark? Like this? I think that's actually snow. But you can see this right here is a cave. That's a cave. That's a cave right there. This, I think, is snow. There is a slight difference in color. The snow is like brighter white almost. But good eye on that for sure. Yeah, it's weird that caves show up as white. It's always, to me, it's like, shouldn't they be black? But I don't know. And black would show up really well too. Maybe that's why they don't do it, because it would be too obvious or something. I don't know. It'd be great to find some more sky iron too. I've been asking the commenters and the viewers about what I should do with my meteoric iron, and I think the consensus is armor. Most of the comments I got in response to that was you should make some armor with the meteoric iron, so we're definitely going to need more of it. Oh crap, look. Okay, we can't go that way. We're going to have to go through the island chain. Not a big deal. Just wanted to make sure. So it's interesting, now that we're kind of exploring more of this world, we did kind of get lucky in the sense that we spawned on these islands over here. And I say lucky because I like living on the island now. Initially, I didn't really want to be on an island when I first started the series, but I'm glad I did. Make your personal lantern with the meteoric iron too. Yeah, somebody suggested that as well, Win. Could be worth swinging wide to the north on the way back home. Yeah. Unfortunately, dude, I think we've got a landmass in our way, unfortunately. Like, maybe if we went over here, but that'd be swinging real wide, you know? And, of course, it could be cut off. But what we'll do is we'll come through here, and then we'll take a sharp turn. And we'll kind of come to this mount because our goal is right here, that white star. That's where we're going to dock our raft. So why do you say the lantern, Win? I legitimately thought that person was trolling me when they suggested I make a lantern out of meteoric iron. But you're suggesting it too. So what's the reasoning behind that? Just it looks nice, or... Let's see... The white star. Are we going for the Titanic after all? The meteoric iron lanterns. Okay, so they look really cool. Sure. That's not a bad idea. So the what? That would be 40 because we need a plate, and that's 2 ingots. So yeah, that's 40 nuggets of meteoric iron. I think that's more than I currently have. Wait, no, that's not true. I think I have a full stack plus 8, if my memory is correct. Which is often not. Looks good. Matches the armor. Unique. Whoops. Unique to it's the one you lined with gold, silver. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I've lined a couple of my lanterns with silver. But you're right. It is kind of hard to keep track of them when it's just like a bronze or whatever. Can mail matching ones for your sailboat, Elk 2. Oh, can make matching ones for your sailboat, Elk 2. Okay. Not a bad idea. Alright, so we're going to turn sharply to the north here. Keeping an eye kind of out. Not so much looking for limestone now, because I just don't think we're in the right region for it. But always on the lookout for fruit trees, traders, seashells. I'll grab a couple seashells if we can get our hands on them. And look at that terrain generation over there. Yeah, I've seen a couple of mods, excuse me, for like kind of smoothing out the terrain generation in this game. I wonder if anybody out there has played with any of those mods before. Is anybody out there like, I hate the vanilla terrain generation, it's too mountainous, needs to be flatter? So have you installed any of those mods? Oh, okay. I'm using Vanilla Plus. What is that, Win? So Vanilla Plus is a terrain generation changing mod. Is my correct? I haven't looked at that one, I don't think. Okay, I think... Yeah, we're still heading right. All right. Another one I kind of want to try is the big rivers It's a terrain mod guest, just smooths things out. Okay, and you love it. Nice. I might have to try that. See, I'm already thinking about my next series, like after the next big update comes out, but thinking of what I want to do. Because obviously I'm not going to do any of that mods with this world, but the rivers mod in VS is not really an improvement. Oh, it's not. The vanilla terrain is okay-ish, but it's less realistic. Wait, but it lacks realistic sculpting. Oh, it lacks realistic sculpting. Mountains are snaky most of the time and carved by rivers. Minecraft suffers from the same problem because underground water is how you should be building a river. Oops. Let's see here. All right, we're going to turn. Not quite there. Okay. So we're almost on a straight shot with it now. Okay. Let's see. Rivers and lakes is where the ground dips below the groundwater table. Oh, okay. I see. The ocean looks especially green today. This fading light. Oh, look at the sunset out there behind us. Beautiful. Looks like northward is just more granite. Yeah, I'm with you, dude. Although it does kind of open up here, but we're going to probably just make a straight shot right across here. This could be promising up here with some of the sandstone. Now, wouldn't limestone show up as white on my map too? Obviously, if there's snow on the ground, that's not going to be helpful, but I don't know. God, if I could just find some limestone, all my questions would be answered, you know? Like, I need to use my other hand to hold down my button. You should imagine the underground water is a giant sheet that follows the ground surface generally. At some points, the ground dips below that level. That's where you see rivers and lakes, and of course the running water carves the ground, etc., etc. Gotcha. You know, that kind of reminds me of something we were talking about yesterday, Saturn. I don't remember if you were here exactly for this. I was talking about how I used to go camping in the Ozarks as a kid. There's a couple places there that have natural springs. One of them is literally called Big Springs. And there's a couple smaller ones and my dad used to take us to these and we would just drink the water right up out of the ground. Like you can see it bubbling up out of the stone and stuff. And it's just like the purest water you could get. And he would always tell us, never drink water from a stream unless you can literally see it bubbling up out of the ground like that. It was a pretty cool little area. But yeah, all right, let's see. I don't think there's anything right here. We're just on a straight shot, people. Let's go. So yeah, if it's a limestone sand gravel area, you should see a white. Okay, thanks, dude. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, you guys have been very helpful today, even though we utterly failed at finding limestone. Now, but I came away with 2 seashells, 4 pieces of wild bush meat, and that's about it. That's okay, though. Not to worry. Let's see, it's 6. I think we'll just raft our way straight home, regardless of the light. Sorry, I missed your reply. Ad still playing. Oh, I'm sorry, Saturn. I was just talking about some of the hot springs and the natural spring waters, springs that we used to encounter in the Ozarks as a kid when I would go hiking with my dad. He took us to a couple places where you can drink straight from the ground, the water coming right up out of the ground. Pretty amazing place. You know, and also, that reminds me too, I was just talking about this with a guy from work. If you guys are familiar with Perrier, the water, the carbonated natural spring water, that stuff actually comes out of the ground carbonated. Isn't that amazing? Now, I did read about it too, and apparently the company, when they extract the water from the natural spring, they actually separate the carbon dioxide from the water and then reincorporate it during the bottling process, which is interesting. I don't know why they do that, but let's see. Wait, that's limestone? Well, it's limestone for you. Oh, look at that one. That is all snow. Okay. I'm going to adjust our trajectory a little bit, and we're going. You know what I really, really want in this game? Is an auto walk or auto move button. I bet they have limestone where they get Perrier, hence the carbon. Oh, you're probably right, Saturn. I bet you're right. Oh, damn it. We're getting cold. Crap. Can we make it? Are we going to be able to make it to the star before we freeze and start losing health? We'll see. We'll have to wait. There is an auto walk run sail mod. You know, is it Dana's Tweaks? Is that the mod you guys are talking about? Because I've installed that one, and I didn't really care for a lot of the other stuff. It says discontinued, but it worked. Oh, okay. So it's just for auto walk. I'm going to have to look at that one. Yeah. So if you want limestone, stop your raft, go to wherever they're getting France. We got to go to France. Okay. Yeah, we're going to make it. We're going to be fine here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out. That's something that always kills me, especially in this raft. I'm like just sitting here. I got to switch my hands and stuff. I got bad wrists. Just get an elk. One of the bridles has auto. Oh, really? Really? Huh. How does that work? So when you install the bridle on the elk, it just allows you to auto travel? That's interesting. It's like, that actually is kind of cool. That makes sense then why they don't have auto walk in the game just as normal. And just as good as a raft? Well, yeah, but can you take the elks through the water? Will the elk swim across the ocean? Goes in one direction without holding the key. Yeah, that's awesome. That's what I want. That's what I want. We can see. We're going to die of hypothermia inside of the land over here. You know what? Let me put my lantern on. You guys get a little better visibility here. Yes, it will. Okay. That's awesome. I didn't even realize that. The elk and the sailboat are meant to help you travel in an efficient way and carry chests. Gotcha. So, don't we get the elk from a trader, though? Like, I can't just go and capture an elk wild, right? Sailboat needs auto sail. Yeah, no kid. Oh, that does make sense. Auto sail, but only if the wind is up. Yeah, but don't I go and get an elk from a trader? Am I right? Or I can't remember. I haven't looked into it too much yet. I probably should, though. We're getting to the point in the series where I should be thinking about like the elk and the sailboat. Correct, at the moment you can only get it after the Resonance archives. Oh, okay, so I got to do the archives first. Gotcha. That's good to know. That's something I haven't figured out. Does holding a torch help you stay warm? Good, dude, man, that's a good question. And I've been asked that question before. I honestly don't know. I know it's not, if it does, it's not high enough to counter the frost and the hypothermia. Like if I were to just walk with a torch now, it wouldn't warm me up enough. But it might still warm us up slightly. I'm not sure. Currently, you need to do the Indolian quest first, but Tyron wants to change that. Eventually, they'll add taming. Now, wait a second. Now I'm a little confused. Is the Indolian quest, is that part of the Resonance archives? Because that was a question I kind of had in my mind. If I want to start on the story progression, is the Resonance archives the first place I want to go to? Okay, I gotcha. That makes sense then. Okay. Because obviously when I traded my pickaxe to that trader, that was what he opened up, was the Resonance archives for me. Okay, so let's grab this. That away, that away. Hey, what's up, guys? I need your inside parts, so give them to me. Right in the butt. Come on. Damn it. Give it to me. Damn it. All right, we're just going to run home. All right, let's put the torch in our hand, and we're going to run with our body temperature meter open. Oh, look, it is going up. It is. I wonder, is that from the torch? Yeah, you remember the start of the game when those guys are scary? I do. I think the torch is heating us up. Very, very slowly, though. Oh, is it because I'm inside, though? So, like, if I was running around outside without the torch, or with the torch, it probably wouldn't warm me up? Oh, okay. That's not the best place to test it, I guess, is it? No, yep, now it's going down again. Okay. Not to worry, we've tested. Hey, and we're back home, everybody. We're here in the valley. Let's jump in bed real quick so we can see this place in the daylight. Oh, hold on. I don't think it's moved at all. No, still hanging off the edge there. No, so this mannequin right here is apparently it's possessed. Because when I originally placed it, it was... Actually, I think this one's moved too. I put it right here. I put both of my mannequins in this spot. And this dude has traveled forward, and this dude has traveled backwards. I don't know what you mean by bump him. No. Doesn't do anything. They're playing hide and seek. They're possessed. They're ghosts. They're inhabited by the spirits of Alexander the Great and Archimedes. Let's see here. I have 3 armor stands next to my bed that move in the night. It's terrifying. That is so weird. Why is that? Just walk into them. No, that's not doing anything. I'm just walking right through him. Like he's a ghost. Oh my God, he is a ghost. Well, let's not put those on the inside, right? We'll keep those weird things outside. All right, so... Oh no. My crock has rotted. Oh no. It's all right. So... Go in there. Get that cleaned out. And let's put this one down. All right, got a few things to toss. Oh, that's a good question. Can I adjust their stance with the wrench? Where's my wrench? There it is. It's hard to see it. The wrench is hard to see. Hold on. I got a few things I got to put away real quick. Let's drop this off. Wait. Where's my rod? I'll just put it in here. Boom. Seal. Whoops. Boom. All right. Let me see what else we got here. Okay. Nothing for those. Let's come over to this one. Okay. All right, and let's go over here. So this is a bit of a spoiler, guys. If you tune in on tonight's episode, you'll get to see me redo the cellars. So several people pointed out in my previous couple of episodes that my cellars were too big and probably not giving me the full preservation that I needed. So I did come down here and completely rework the cellars. We've got 2 of them now, back to back here. This is kind of our cheese cellar. Well, that's not true. I need to move the cheese in here. But that's what this is for. Yeah, the cheese is right. Wait, what the hell? Oh, this door is just unfinished. This is in case we wanted to expand over in that direction. But yeah, I was able to eat some cheese. We have cheddar cheese, 4 slices, 3 of them, good for 10 years. And this is waxed raw cheese. It's still raw, so it's not ready yet. Oh, you love the floor? This is the shale gravel. Yeah, somebody gave me this as a tip. I can't remember. It might have been Toad Squish. Said use gravel. He was, or whoever it was recommending using it in like a blacksmithing area, but I like it down here too. It also gives a nice little crunching noise too. Yeah, we got the cheese. And I am going to design a cellar specifically for making blue cheese too. Wait, I came down here and didn't even put anything away. And I've got everything mixed up now because I don't know. Oh, we've also got some salted meat here, boys. Let's take this out. We're going to cook with that. We're going to whip up some quick batch here so this doesn't go bad. Where was those apples? Oops. God damn it. Okay, and a couple more things. I just want to pop into the... Oh, wait, I remember. Okay, that's there. And the fat is now in the chest. Yep. So in my chest down here, I'm keeping salt, fat, beeswax for cheese. The linen is for making cheese. Actually, everything in here is for making cheese except the fat. All right. And yeah, let's get upstairs now. Oh, and by the way, too, this is a mod. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with that, but the ability to hang the oil lamps on the walls, that's a really cool mod. I like that. I think it makes it look really good down here. Yeah. Adds a little something to it. And up we go. Use that gravel in your blacksmithing area. It's nice. It's nice. All right, so let's get this crock cooked up. I just want to do this because I can see that red meat is starting to go bad. It's so funny, too. Man, it's to say the words I could see that the red meat, what am I doing, is going bad. That's interesting, isn't it? Because in most games, you wouldn't probably get like a visual cue for the rot. You would just have to look at it and say, oh, what is the percent on it? Say, you just get a number. But in Vintage Story, no. You can visually tell when something is starting to spoil. It's the little things. It's the little bitty details like that that really make a game stand out. You know what I'm saying? Takes it to a whole nother level. So we'll put those up in our grinder. One more thing, and then we're going to get to work. Where do I put all my gears right now? There they are. I've got 32 gears here, people. All right, just wait until smell-o-vision. Oh, my God. I don't know if I want that technology. There are some technologies I would love, but I don't know if smell-o-vision is one of them. Maybe. All right, let's catch a couple hours of sleep here. I'm going to hit control so we wake up early. This is probably something I should have included in my tips and tricks video too, is waking yourself up early. There we go. Okay. Oh, we got a little fog out here today. All right, so while this is cooking, let's go see if we can adjust these guys with the wrench. Oh, what? Holy crap, he is possessed. He raised his freaking hands. Oh my God, it's a ghost. He's playing patty cake. Patty cake, patty cake. You freak. That is so cool. Wait, hold on. Give me this. Give me that. No, not that. I want this one. Actually, I want both of these. Come on. We're going to put these in this guy's hands. God, I wish they wouldn't move, though. I honestly don't like that they move back and forth. I wish they would just stay where I tell them to stay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is a cool pose right there. Oh, my God. Yeah, I want both of these guys, like, out front, like, guarding the entrance to the door. The wrench is a major plus for the game. It really is. Yeah, I said that in one of the Kill It With Fire. I said that in one of my episodes, too, just for the building part of it. The wrench is another one of those additions. Whoever came up with that idea was brilliant. All right, this is taking forever. Let's run upstairs real quick. And by that I mean to the windmill. Just to get these shells grinding. Pay a little visit to this beauty. Hello, windmill. I really got to do something about this mixed matched wood here, but it's not a big deal. Got a little charcoal. I'm using crushed charcoal to make terra preta. And wait, is that working? Yeah. Okay. As you said, this game is all about the little details, 100%. Yeah, I've been using it on the repaired ruins decorations. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to start just trying to wrench everything. Let's see. Make that black earth. You know it, buddy. In case I ever get pumpkins, I'd love to find some pumpkin seeds. Whoa. But, yeah, that's what I always use my terra preta for, is my pumpkins. God, oh, okay. I was going to say it ran out of peat and it didn't even finish. We're good. Okay. Boom. Now this is actually partially rotten, so I don't think I'm going to bother sealing this and preserving it, but still, let's take it downstairs. Just, oh my God, so much fog. You guys want to see some cheese? You want to see me eat some cheese? We'll grab a wheel. Actually, let's grab all these, because they're meant to go next door. What? God damn it. Hold on. There we go. All right. Yeah, that's what these are for right here. This is my cheese aging area. Okay, we'll take one upstairs and we'll eat a little bit of cheese. And we're going to go check out that trader too, that JJ was talking about. There it is. Look at that beautiful little cheese wheel. Look at it. Look how nice that looks. Aged to perfection. All right, so I've got more food than I need now. It's okay. So this is good even out of the cellar. It's good for 144 days. Really, really nice. Okay, here we are in our winter wonderland. It is the height of winter right now, February 4th, but hopefully we're going to be getting some, warmer weather coming soon. All right, let's move. So, oh my God, I don't know how I'm even going to reach this. Let's go get a couple more ladders, actually. That might be our ticket, is just throwing down a bunch of ladders. I'm not sure how hard this guy is going to be to reach. Creepy ghost. Okay. The good news is I've got lots of sticks. That's good enough. And put the sticks away. Could go up the cave ladder, then walk down. Yeah, you want me? Well, yeah, let's go up there. Let's go up there. That's actually really smart. Yeah, that is a smart idea, because it does look pretty close. And it'll give us an opportunity to go up there and maybe catch another mountain goat. Oh, you guys, that's right. You guys haven't seen that yet. So there is, like I said, a bit of spoilers for tonight's episode, but we'll just go up there. I'll just show you. Wait, where am I going? I've lost my own direction here in my own home. So, anybody who maybe has missed the last couple of episodes, I dug my way through the heart of this mountain and then made a ladder going up to the very top. There we go. And a couple of reasons. I wanted to get some glacial ice, which I did. I got a couple stacks of that. And I also wanted to come up here and get bauxite. We needed bauxite for few things, making some of those refractory bricks, but also I want to do some chiseling out of bauxite. I've got an idea. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, I'm not going to spoil it, but I got an idea. Whoa, that guy kind of scared me. Yeah, so we're going to use some nice polished bauxite at some point. And of course, it's in real heavy abundance up here at the top of the mountain. All right. It does take a while to get up here, though. It's quite a climb. This is a big mountain, people. But yeah, this is another tip that you guys shared with me. Wynn told me about this originally. I think I've had several people mention it now, too. Instead of doing my normal, like, staircase, I just dig straight up and place the ladders above me, and they literally prevent cave-ins. Because I did have a couple of times where the rock started to cave in on me, but the ladder stops it. Like, it will not go beyond that rim right there. So it is very much a good tip. If I ever make a tips and tricks video number 3, that's going to have to be the one. All right, so let's keep moving. Hopefully the visibility's not bad up here. Sometimes you get up to the top of these mountains and you're like stuck in a cloud. And it's impossible to see. Oh, you hear him? Do you hear him? Oh, we're going through the glacial ice. Hello! Look at this. Oh. Oh, holy crap. Look at that. There's a whole bunch of them. Okay, hold on. Oh, I didn't bring enough fencing with me, did I? Crap-a-doo. So they're coming over here. They're trying to get to my hay. I got a better idea. Oh. I just need that male. I have 2 females already. I just need that male. Did you see that big boy with the horns and stuff? Where'd he go? There he is right there. Now you see where all my hay bales are at, right? Actually, you know, I just realized she can probably still eat from that, can't she? That's okay. All right, let's see if we can get the big boy in there. So I've got 2 females captured. And eventually my plans for these is, instead of using the cage, because I'm done with the cages, I am going to let these breed. Yeah, they're coming over. That's who we want there. So what I'm trying to do is get the females and the males captured, and then we're going to get them in one pen. I'm going to combine these pens together. And then once they breed and we have a little baby, nice. I'm going to capture the babies in some reed basket traps. And we're going to be able to bring them down to our farm. Nice. They're all over the damn place, aren't they? All right. Well, that was just to catch them. I'll deal with all that later. Yeah, let's go investigate. I don't need the lantern right now. Let's go investigate that trader. Okay. Yeah, but that's awesome. And I know I don't really need another set of goats or whatever, but hey, we've got them. That's awesome. God, there's so many of them. They almost look like polar bears, kind of, don't they? I know they're too small for that, but they're very shaggy. God, this guy's right up here. Holy crap. When you fox it up, make nice tall fences, super cool goats. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know if there's any predators up here, but I'll definitely build up the fencing too high for sure. All right, fingers crossed. Hope this is a good one. Clothing merchant, you stinker. Everybody wants my flax, don't they? Why would I sell some of these things? They're looking amazing. And the stuff he's got for sale is garbage, bro. Garbage. That sucks. But oh well, what are you gonna do? Yeah, no worries. Thank you though, JJ, for pointing that out. I might have eventually found it since I'm up here messing around a little bit more now with these goats, but yeah, I might have never seen it. And I love the glacial ice. You can see through it and crap. All right, so we're getting cold. I would like to spend some time up here, like I said, harvesting a bunch of bauxite, but It's not a big priority, really. I just need some for chiseling. So let's get back down where it's nice and warm and stuff, people. Oh, it's a bit of a run back and forth, but no worries. But I think this is probably a good time to end the stream here. We're approaching 3 hours, just over 2.5 hours here on today's live stream. Don't want to go too long. I still have to upload it to YouTube and stuff. But I appreciate everybody hanging out with me for sure. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. Oh, let me get my lantern back out real quick. There we go. Yeah. And like I said, don't miss tonight's episode. There's some really weird and strange things I want you guys to see in tonight's episode. Not going to spoil it. It's coming out in 2.5 hours. That one will be out. So hope you guys will tune in for that. And of course, we'll be doing more vintage story streams next weekend. I'm going to try and get on too throughout the week and maybe do some, on the weekdays too. But really appreciate you guys coming by, hanging out with me. And as always, I will see you all on the next one.